had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby. What is this for this girl? What is love? Love, what is love? Believe it if it's so.
Yo, what it do, man? Good morning, y'all. This is North End Floyd. This is Hope in the Morning. What's good with everybody, man? What's going on with y'all? This is May the 2nd, man. We got to start off this May month in a good way, man, a positive way, man. We got to, you know what I'm saying? It's already a quarter into the year. So, whatever you got going on, man, you need to push that, make it happen, because before you know it, it's gonna be October and you're gonna be like, God damn, I didn't do all the goals. I didn't check off everything on the list. So make sure you get into it, man. But anyway, like I said, man, this is Hope in the Morning, man. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody watched the show last night. It was a great show last night. It was our organic chemistry last night with me and my podcast guest of the night, which was Sean Webb. I'm saying one of the dopest realtors, I believe, in America. Because, just looking all across the platforms and stuff, just seeing what she's doing. She's innovative. She's doing her thing and stuff. She needs her own show. I told her HGTV needs to hit up. Maybe I need to hit up HGTV. Maybe I need to email them and let them know, like, look, you got a dope realtor out here in Texas that's doing their thing, and maybe you need to do a show about her. She's fly. She's selling houses. She's doing her thing. She's public speaking. She's inspirational. She's influential. But yeah, last night's show was great. It was dope, man. She pulled up. She pulled up fly. I was finna walk out there with the umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Like a butler. You know what I'm saying? And escort her in the house because it was raining, but she already had an umbrella and stuff like that. And it was a great show, man. It was a lot of laughs. It was more than just real estate. We talked about her public speaking and running for a tax collector, I think. And we talked about a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? We talked about like where she was from and what's her goals and what she's looking towards in the future. So I mean that's what happens when you come on the show or whatever. We talk about a lot of things. It's not just about what you do, it's from the start to the finish and stuff. That's why I tell people like Fridays, man, the Kickback Podcast is not to promote an event. It's not to promote a product. I know a lot of y'all are doing things out there and stuff like that, but this show right here, the Saturday morning show, this is what this show is for. All right. But I understand a lot of people, they want to sit on the couch or the ottoman and talk, you know what I'm saying? But man, that's not for that. It's promoting an event or a product or whatever it is, it's not for that. We like to do inspirational stories, you know what I'm saying? We like to see how you got to where you were. So, and I think like Saturdays might be too early for the people who ain't really about it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't really dedicated, then I mean 9 a.m. is too early for you. You know what I'm saying? It's too early for you to promote what you're doing or your product and stuff like that. And I understand that. It ain't for everybody, it ain't for everybody. But if I was trying to promote what I had going on, if I was trying to get it out to the masses and stuff, I would say, you trying to promote, you trying to come on for free? You mean I could just call, I could just say what I got going on, or I could just promote this event or whatever? Yeah, you can. But hey, 9 a.m. is too early for some people. So I understand that. Like I said, it ain't for everybody. For the people that do, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. But I got somebody that's gonna be joining us, you know what I'm saying? Probably like a little bit after 9:10. I don't know how to say her name. I don't want to say it wrong. Migon, Migon Thomas. She's a nurse. So they got something popping up, you know what I'm saying, Nurse Week or something at the end of the month. She go explain to us what's going down in case y'all want to participate. You know what I'm saying? In case, you want to, understand the nurse life. And we go talk a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, what she doing and what she got going on. So she should be popping up in a little bit or whatever. So, that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got guests. We got people calling in. We doing all kind of things, man. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Miss Regina Brooks. What's up? What's good? You know what? Morning, Mom. Mom, I might slide through over there. I hope y'all cook some breakfast, though. For real, though. Um, Labrina, what's up, Brina? Brina on the scene. What it do? Um, Man, I supposed to like did some birthday shout outs, but jeez. What I want to say is, man, like I be prepping, I be already ready. It'll be 7:30. I be ready to go. I be prepping. So I go take my dog on a walk and I do all these type of things and stuff. And it's always something that I forget to do. You know what I'm saying? It's always I can be like an hour, just ahead, just ready to go. And then as soon as I hit the live or whatever, it's like, damn, I didn't even do that. And sheesh, man. I gotta get better than that, though, man. I gotta do better. Also, I think it's coming up on 7 years, 2019, 2026. Yeah, it's coming up on 7 years since I started doing this, dude. I gotta check my memories on Facebook though. But I think it's coming up on 7 years. It was in May. And I know it was around like, forgive me if I say this, y'all. I'm a changed man, but I think it was around Hoover Day. If y'all don't know what that means, it's the North End thing. But I think it started around Hoover Day. That's how I can remember. That's how I remember it because I remember Hoover Day was going on, and I was like, "Damn, I'm starting a podcast," or whatever. So it was 2019, right before COVID hit, and I think I got to check my memories and stuff. So I got to see. Let me see, man. Um, but anyway, man, like I said, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in, and look like the weather's gonna be nice outside. I don't know where you at, but in my area, it's looking real top off. You know what I'm saying? Riding on the highway type weather, you know what I'm saying? And it's look like, it's been raining the past couple of days. So it's looking really nice out there. So I'm probably gotta go do a little yard work and stuff. So but like I said, man, we have a guest coming on in a little bit. Hopefully she don't forget, So I hope she don't forget. I mean, but anyway, we go continue on and stuff like that with what's going on, man. I want to shout out Billy. She has the tea. She had me on this tea last week that I was hyped last week. If you seen the show last week, last Saturday, I was a little too hyped. Maybe it was the honey, and then I mixed it with a little maple syrup with the tea. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to, and it was high energy tea too, also. But yeah, man, Billy, she has some dope tea, man. Look, I got this love. Damn, you can't see it. Jeez. See, I gotta start prepping. You can't even see it. Oh man, god damn it, dude. It's too bright. All right. Anyway, it's some good ass tea. All right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll be sipping in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check out Billy, man. I brought a page up last week. If y'all want to know what the tea is that I've been sipping, hit me, man. Inbox me. I'll let you know. The tea is phenomenal. She got some high cholesterol tea. I think I might give that away because thankfully I don't have high blood pressure problems, you know what I'm saying, at the particular time. So I might give that away. If you got high blood pressure, let me know, man. I'll give you a bag of tea from Billy, you know what I'm saying? It help you out and stuff like that. I'm looking out for you. I'm thankfully blessed that I do not have those problems right now. High cholesterol, high blood pressure. But if you do, I got a bag of tea for you. I could give to you. It's great. You just got to mix it with a little, I don't know, as far as what could keep your blood pressure down. I don't know if you can have honey or you could put a little maple syrup. I like maple syrup. I don't know if you could put a little maple syrup in it, but whatever it is to make it a little sweet for you, then you know what I'm saying, it's for you to have. Morning Chantel, what's good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? If y'all missed the show last week, not last week. Oh, last week was Greg Boswick, but if you missed the show yesterday, I did post it. I did post the link on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Unfortunately, Apple Podcasts is tripping. They did send me an email before everything took place, but Apple Podcasts is tripping. So if you listen to it on Apple Podcasts, it's tripping right now. And you know what I'm saying? I don't really look at the stats or, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff or whatever. But when I looked at it yesterday, you know what I'm saying, as far as the audio listeners. And I was low key proud of the audio listeners that's been listening to the show. So shout out to the people that have been listening to it on these platforms on audio, you know what I'm saying? What I just list out, you know what I'm saying? It was like I was, it made me smile, you know what I'm saying? The people that's been listening to it on the audio and stuff and shit. So that was what's up, man. I appreciate it. Look like we got our guest, Coach MT. Let me bring on the scene, man. Let's hope in the morning. Yo,
Hey,
what's up?
good morning. How are you?
How are you doing this morning?
I am good. Good.
This too early for you?
No,
Okay,
no,
all
this
right.
is
Okay.
cool. If it would have been like 6 or 7, that would have been a little early, but this is just right.
No, I ain't doing 6 or 7. That is early. That's a little too early for me and stuff.
Oh,
Like I said, how's your morning going? It's starting off right?
it's starting off good. Yeah, I woke up on this side of the grave. I'm feeling good. I'm loving the weather.
The weather looking
Um,
good out there.
yes, I am loving it and enjoying it while it's here.
How you say your name?
Mignon.
Mignon.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I didn't want to botch that up earlier. I say, golly. I say, okay.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's cracking with you?
So this year I'm presenting a event for nurses, being that starting May 6th is going to be Nurses Week. And so I
Okay.
do a lot of work with nurses from around the country, and I decided to bring it back home, start
Mm-hmm.
home first. And we're going to be celebrating the nurses in a way that's never been done before, meaning we're going to be addressing the topic of burnout. So that's why it's called the Nurse Resilience and Mental Wellness Experience, because it's not just a talk. We're not just going to be there to preach for them. We're going to be there to actually actively listen and possibly come up with some solutions, because we're focused on healing healthcare today. And it's going to start with paying attention to the backbone of healthcare, the nurses.
Okay. So Nurse Week, it starts May the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all have a event like at the end of May, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, so ours is going to be on May the 29th. I didn't want to interfere with anything anybody else had going on, because with
Mm,
me, it's Nurses Day every day.
for sure. As far as Nurse Week, what are y'all gonna be talking about at this event?
So we're going to be addressing the topics that have been skated around. We're going to be actually addressing the things that's leading to the nurse burnout. And while you may see some of us saying that, we're very unhappy, and for lay people, they're like, why are you so unhappy, with your job and everything? And they relate that to some of the wages. Well, the wages are fair for nurses,
Mm,
first off. But we're going to be talking about the things that are going on behind the scenes that the patients shouldn't see and don't see,
okay.
um, and come up with some possible solution. Like, first off, this one has been out in the forefront, safe
Hmm.
staffing. that
Okay.
that is really important. That's one of the main things that everybody is asking for. It's just safe staffing.
Hmm.
We're going to talk about what that actually looks like for you on your unit, or where you may be working. um, a lot of these places, they'll say they have an open door policy, but when the nurses, or maybe any job, when you actually address the real issues,
Hmm.
you're going to get some bite back from that. They're going to see you as a threat. So we're going to talk about
Oh,
that and some possible solutions. And I'm
okay.
speaking from experience.
Now, can somebody who's not a nurse attend this event?
Yes, they can. The event has been made free,
Okay.
by myself and some of our small business sponsors, so they can attend.
Okay.
But they do have to register.
And what, they register online?
Yes, at ihelpnurses.com.
This gonna be in Beaumont, or it's gonna be in Port Arthur, or where's it
It's
gonna be
in
at?
Beaumont at Sweet Sea Event Lounge
Okay. All right.
on May the 29th at 7 p.m.
So as far as like you say the mental state of nurses, like what, like
Mhm.
can you give an example of it, like a little bit, like what is it that stressful? Because you said as far as staffing.
Yeah, so even on a regular day, if everything was how it's supposed to be,
Hmm.
in healthcare, we know that that's really not idealistic. But if everything was
Hmm.
how it's supposed to be, nursing is a very, very stressful job. Why? Because you're taking on the cares of the patients that you're caring about, and you're carrying that. And most nurses see in between maybe 12 to 30 patients a day. And you think about that, 5 days a week.
Hmm.
Three, some people work, some of the on the trauma units, and that's going to be a little bit more taxing. And no matter how long you've been a nurse, especially those who work in the chronic arenas like ER, ICUs, hospice, they're carrying that weight of what's going on with that patient. And then at the end of the day, we are limited to what we can do. So that's
Hmm.
going to weigh on your psyche.
Yeah.
You're going to need to have things in place that we're going to talk about that's going to help you to not become numb to the situation, which is what we've been going off of all this time. And at a time like this, it's no longer working anymore. And that's also why you're seeing some of the nurses that maybe come off as if they don't care.
Yeah.
That's not what's going on. They've become numb to the situation in order to continue to do their job. And that's just on a normal day. And everybody sees, because
Yeah.
it's so bad right now, that this is not a normal day. So you can only imagine, like, people that are coming in, fresh young people that
Hmm.
are coming into the field are ready to go 2 years in.
Yeah. Dang,
That's
2 years
alarming.
in. Yeah.
2 years
Um,
in.
it, so the shortages is that bad because I we don't hear about nurse shortages and stuff going on. So I mean,
Yes, it's
uh,
very bad.
but you say the pay, but the wages are y'all are okay with our wages. It's not the wages that's
We're
deterring
not
people
really
from.
okay with the wages. We're not, but we're not to the point to where, because in order for you to be a real nurse, you have to
Hmm.
actually care about what you're doing. It's not the
Hmm.
money the reason why they came into the job. It was actually considered. I know I considered it when I decided to go to school, as anybody else should. Okay, I'm going to make a good wage in order to provide for my family and get some of the things that I want.
Hmm.
That's part of the reason why they go into this field. So you're paid nicely for taking on all that trauma. That's really what they're paying you for. But
Yeah.
as time has gone on, things have gotten worse and the wages have stayed the same, and some of them have dropped. Like Texas pays on like the lower end of the scale. Nobody really wants to talk about that. But
Yeah.
we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about ways that you can address your wages, basically, other than going in there and saying, I need more money. So
Hmm.
they're fair, meaning that they should be paid a whole lot more,
Yeah.
and there are ways in order for them to be getting that money and come at it in a professional manner that I'm going to share with them because I've done it.
Yeah.
You're going to need to present yourself, and then sometimes at some of these places, they'll say, "Well, we just really can't do it." We'll point out why and how they can, and then you'll know who you're playing with. Some of them are still going to just sit there and lie to your face and be like, we can't do it. Well, you know what you're dealing with then. And
Yeah.
one of the reasons that I went to school was those, I don't have to just accept the mediocre, that I can move around when this is no longer benefiting me.
Hmm. As far as like somebody a male, what's his name? Devin. He commented, and I
Mm-hmm.
could speak for it too. D Smelly. I don't know why he calls himself D Smelly. But he said he wanted to go to school for nursing until he got into construction. And that was my goal when I first went back to school. I went back for nursing. I wanted to work with the cancer patients, oncology, and all that stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
then it got to like, clinicals. I couldn't do no clinicals. I couldn't work the clinicals every day. Consider I had another job and all that.
Right,
But
right.
um how do you feel about do they have good programs out here? Because I know I was gonna go to Lamar State College and all that, and then I hear Lamar University has a good nursing
Mm-hmm.
program. So is the programs out here acceptable to y'all?
Yes, we actually are blessed to have good programs in this area. And now what we have seen is a lot of funding being pumped into these programs. And I've seen people that have moved up. That was maybe like my clinical instructor when I was
Mm-hmm.
brand new, that
Yeah.
are now like the deans of those in particular schools. So I know they have someone that is really there for the students and passionate about what they do. But overall, in this area of Beaumont, we have the good nursing programs. The thing about back in the day when I applied about Lamar University, it was very hard to get in
Yeah.
because they ran a tight program,
Mm-hmm.
and they've always been one of the number ones that were recommended. It's a amount of respect that comes with in the nursing community that comes from someone that has a degree that says Lamar University behind it,
Mm.
because we know how good their program is. And then the, like you said, Lamar State College, Orange and Port Arthur, those are good as well. But we
Mm-hmm.
struggled with having the seats in order to get the nurses in, and now they've got grants, a whole bunch of money,
Yeah.
an influx of it put in there, and partnered with the local hospitals to make this possible. So, but they do have good programs here.
What about male nurses? Y'all need some male nurses out there?
Absolutely.
Because nurse. I mean,
Absolutely.
the little stigma is like as a female is women.
Yeah.
So
And that's just because it's just how it's always been. But
yeah.
we yes, I am really really happy to see more men go into this field.
Hmm.
um what I have noticed firsthand is that of course the thing we think about is y'all strength, but
Yeah.
when a male is present on the unit, it's a different tone. You can just
Really?
imagine like the tone with just a whole bunch of women, but
Yeah.
we work with it. But however, when you're dealing with difficult patients, just having a male presence there, it makes it better,
Okay.
and
I understand. I feel
especially if
you.
you work as a team.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like I said, I always, as far as nursing, it is something that you have to like love to do.
Hmm.
And it's like different fields you could go into. But do you feel like like y'all don't get respect? Is it a respect factor? Like who y'all not getting respect from? Is it from the patients? Is it from the family members that's coming to see the patients? Is it from the doctors? Like what's up with that?
It's really across the board, and it's
Hmm.
getting worse. I attribute most of that to social media and some of the influencers. They're
Hmm.
sharing things that they maybe should not be sharing
Okay.
because, like, we have the knowledge to understand what is going on because we actually went to school for it. Whereas the layperson doesn't understand why that's being done, but the influencer told you to speak up and say something about it.
Hmm.
And I constantly see doctors be disrespected in the same manner. But the doctor disrespect is there. That's gotten better over the years as nurses have started to speak up, as we have new generations coming in. What I love about the younger generation, that they're not going to tolerate that.
Yeah, they coming in.
They're not
Yeah.
putting up with that,
Yeah.
and as they shouldn't. Because if you're a professional, one thing you need to know is how to talk to people, how to
Yeah.
communicate with your team, and then patience. That's gonna always be,
Hmm.
but people
Family.
need to understand nurses are not punching bags, and we're also, this is a servant field, but we are not your servants, and I think there's a disconnect there.
Mhm.
um
Yeah.
Family members for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I already know
And
how that. Yeah.
and some of it is coming from a good place, but
Hmm.
most of it is not, and you're just stressing the patient out more. But I honestly feel that if we address the root issues that we're going to be talking about, that the rest of that will fall into place, because we're trained to deal with those difficult situations like that. But when you are on your last leg, you can't handle nobody coming at you sideways.
Yeah.
It's like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. No.
So all this is gonna be addressed at the what do you call it, a convention, or is it
It is the Nurse Resilience and Mental Wellness Experience.
is this the first year y'all doing this, or the second, or
Mm-hmm. This is the first time, and I'm hoping to
okay.
make it an annual thing.
Okay. And like you said, what's the date for the people that don't know?
May the 29th, and
May the
the
29th.
doors will open at 6:30, but we will start promptly at 7 p.m.
That's what's up. And I'm gonna share it for the people that don't know. Put it on my page so people
I
can
appreciate it.
understand what nurses go through. I respect nurses, so I'm like, I wanted
Hmm.
to be a nurse, so it's a ton of respect. I still to this day say that I want to be a nurse. I don't know if
It's
I can
never
make it
too
happen.
late.
I don't know, man.
I appreciate what you're doing, and
For real, no,
don't step
man.
away from that. But it's never too late. You know.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming on, man. And like I said, man, we gonna have to network and get together and make some other things happen though. But I do appreciate you for coming on early this morning and making that
Yeah,
happen though, for sure.
I appreciate you having me, and I wish you much love and success. And thank you for taking the time to get this word about this good work.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you then.
All right.
Okay. All right. So look, man, Nurse Week coming up. May the 29th, man. Y'all be there, man. If y'all want to hear what nurses going on, or if you're a nurse, shout out to all the nurses out there, man. Much respect. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching when I was in the nursing program at the beginning, taking my little basics and stuff. Man, I was watching Grey's Anatomy every goddamn day. I was watching Grey's Anatomy, man. I was like, man, I'm gonna go work in Houston or LA or something. I'm gonna be a nurse running around the hospital like how they be doing and all that type of stuff, man. And she's I watched like 8 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. For real though. You know what I'm saying? until they was just getting ridiculous with it. Like I think Grey's Anatomy like on 25 seasons or not. You know what I'm saying? Like doctors getting killed at the hospital. They doing all kind of crazy stuff on Grey's Anatomy now. But yeah, the first 8 seasons, I was like, bro, I'm gonna be that nurse, hold it down. But hey, things happen, life change. You know what I'm saying? Different fields, different careers, and stuff like that. But Mignon, Migon, Migon Thomas, I appreciate you for coming on. And boy say, yeah, she nice. Yeah, very nice, wholesome person. Great personality. Seemed like she had a great attitude and stuff like that. Imagine if they were high school recruiting young men. Yeah, high school. Yeah, jeez, yeah. They probably need to do that. Go to high school, recruit some of these young men to get on there. So for sure, I appreciate her coming on, man. Like I say, Nurse Week is next week. So shout out, salute to all the nurses out there. I know a lot of nurses. Anthony Barker, shout out to the homie. He a nurse too. He went to Lamar State College, Port Arthur, I think. So he a alumni. But like I said, if you want to come on, like I said, if you want to come on, you could come on too. But I understand 9 a.m. is too early for the ones who ain't about it. Yeah, if you ain't about it, it's too early for you. You don't believe in your brand, hey, that's on you. That ain't on me. 9 a.m. is never too early for me. I'm up 2, 3 in the morning thinking about ideas, working on brand, reaching out to people. Somebody might get an inbox 2, 3 in the morning. I might be sending like, hey man, I like what you're doing. I need you to come on the show. Even though it might be like in August or something. I'll still be reaching out to people, bro. Like, hey, it is what it is, man. Like, it's some people that I want on the show now. But unfortunately, it can't be till like July, August. That's just the way it is. One day I'll be doing this thing like I'm saying every day or every other day. I don't know. Hope in the morning might be an everyday thing. So we go manifest that, and then I can have multiple people on every day. You know what I'm saying? You could be on just like Migon Thomas. You could explain that how Nurses Week is next week and how they have the event going on for nurses on the 29th. So if you're a nurse, the event going on, y'all can go out there, y'all can network, y'all can express what y'all got going on and do y'all thing. Much respect and salute to the nurses out there. Really do. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't one of them people to be like, hey, nurse, my mom been over here. So she's giving a perspective, they shorthanded out there. They going through a lot. All right. So shout out to them. But hey, look, we got some birthdays going on, man. We got Cat Green. Cat Green, happy birthday to you, man. On this beautiful Saturday. Happy birthday, Lisa Somerville. Happy birthday to Money Maya, the hater of the year. My girl Money Maya. Happy birthday, Money Maya, man. She a cowboy hater, man. Tristan Moore, shout out to the homie Tristan Moore, man. What it do? Oh, Kiara Russell. Hey, Kiki. Happy birthday, Kiki. What's good, man? Sonya. Happy birthday, Sonya. And happy birthday to Tasha Ellis. Happy birthday, y'all, man. I hope y'all have a great weekend or whatever. So I think my birthday on a Friday. No, my birthday is on a Saturday. My birthday on a Saturday. I think I'm gonna go spend my birthday on. I think I might go to spend my birthday at Magic Kingdom, not the what's that strip club called? Magic City in Atlanta. Don't get it confused with Magic City in Atlanta. No. I think I'm gonna go spend it in Magic Kingdom, man. I'm gonna be a kid again. You know what I mean? You don't have too many times to do that. So I think I'm bringing a family out there. We gonna go to Magic Kingdom and celebrate the birthday and stuff. Just do it big. You know? Live life. I hate when people go on vacation, they be like, live life, living life. Like you should be living life every day. At home, wherever it may be, you should be living life 24/7. Don't wait till you get on vacation and be like, living life. I hate that, dog. Like, live life every day. All right. But like I said, man, shout out to Billy. Shout out to Mark Charles Candle. Man, look, I'm gonna be promoting this every week. Mark Charles Candles. When Sean Webb, when she came in the house yesterday, she said, "Oh, your house smell good." That's because I had this. That's because I had the. You can't see it, man. The lighting is too bright. Peace. That sucks. But this Southern girl, and she said it was hitting. So I was like, yeah, let me see. Let me get that. I got so many candles. It's just like, let me get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the name of it. If it smells good, it smells good. But Mark Charles Candles, I think she gonna be open today. I think she open today. It ain't gonna be long, 1 to 4 or something like that on Saturdays. But man, she in Beaumont, Texas. Man, you can order it online. You could go to a spot, man, and she makes it out of love, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to the mall or whatever and go candles from Bath Body Works or wherever, Barnes. I don't know what you call these places now, man. But you could just go to Mark Charles, hit her up. She got everything. She got the carpet powder. You know, she got wax melt. She got mop soap. She got it all, and I got it all too. I go there every week. I gotta chill out. I gotta chill out from going there. I go there every week. Oh, Larry Coleman. Happy birthday to Larry Coleman. I wonder what Larry Coleman you talking about. I know a Larry Coleman, Lil Larry. I wonder if it's you talking about Lil Larry? Yeah, they need to legalize it. They need to go ahead and yeah, but man, shout out to Mark Charles, man, and shout out to Billy with the T. I will bring a page up, but we gotta move along. We gotta keep it moving because I'm on a relay 10:30. I'm on a relay podcast with the homie Kendrick Smith, and we're gonna be chopping it up about family. So we gotta move it along. Shout out to the relay for having me come on their platform. That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate people who allow me to come on their platform because I be bringing a lot of people on my platform who have a platform, but they don't bring me on their platform, man, and they be making me sad sometimes. It be making me sad sometimes, man. I bring them on the platform, and then they have a platform, and they never bring me on their platform, man. So it's all good though. Oh, you talking about the old Larry? Okay, all right. Not that Larry Coleman. Okay, all right. Well, happy birthday to that Larry Coleman, man. 70 years old, man. That's a blessing, man. I bet he got some good wisdom and some good stories to tell or whatever. So shout out to Larry Coleman, man. You have a great Saturday, man. Go boil some crawfish or something. Go do something. Go have a fish fry or something, man. On me. Moving along. Let's keep it going, man. Um, but yeah, man. Shout out to Chandler Rivers out here in Beaumont, Texas. He got drafted by the Baltimore Ravens in the 5th round. And shout out to Alicia Jackson, who got drafted also. I think that's her name. She got drafted to the women NBA, WNBA. And I just want to say, man, it is people out here that are doing things not other than just getting drafted to, these professional sports, but it's people out here in this area that are doing big things, that are becoming millionaires and doing successful things, man, from this area. And I just want to say shout out to them. And to be honest with you, like, bro, you really can. These kids coming up, you really can do whatever you want, man. You just got to put your mind to it, and you just got to be consistent. You can't go with the crowd, man. Your homies want to go hang out or stuff like that. Just try to work on your craft and try to just perfect it. And you can be anywhere, bro. You fashion designer, you know what I'm saying? You could be whatever. I got the homie DJ Williams on the show this Friday from Square Biz. You know what I'm saying? His clothing everywhere. So I mean, you could be like him, or you could be like Chandler. You could be like Kendrick Perkins. You could be like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's doing things out here, man. You could be dope. Be a dope chef or engineer or whatever, man. Just work on your brand and find you a group of positive people and just rock out. Get you some positive people around you, bro. That's far from drama and far from negativity. You see where the negativity and the drama people, you see where they at. You see what they doing, and you see where the people that are positive that's doing things, you see where they at. You know what I'm saying? It's levels. It's where do you want to be at? You know what I'm saying? Working hard to perfect your craft, that's make you uncomfortable, but you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, man. For real. Nah, I don't need him on no more. Bring the chief of police. I don't need him on no more. I reached out to him. He didn't. I reached out to him. He didn't come on. But we not tripping on that. We're not tripping on that because we had Judge Raquel West after that. We had Greg Boshwick after that. We had Sheriff Zena Stevens on that after that. You don't get no bigger than that from there. Okay, so stop telling me who to bring on. I know who to come on my show. You know what I'm saying? Stop telling me. I know who I want to bring on my platform. All right. I already have the guest list set. All right. I already know how I want to market the brand. All right. Now, if they reach out to me, it's different. All right, but I ain't finna do all that. So all right, move along. We gotta keep it moving. Shout out to the Relay Podcast. So anyway, man, we got a new superintendent in BISD, the new superintendent. Um, I don't know how y'all feel about that, or whatever. It's been some good, it's been some bad. I've been looking at the reviews from Houston when she was over there, and a lot of Houston people over there they was like, y'all got a problem. I didn't see any positivity, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a tough job to make everybody happy. Because you gonna make some people mad doing that job. So, I can't really I gotta take it from a grain of salt, you know what I'm saying, opinions on that. But hey, she's coming in. Can she rectify the issues that's going on with BISD? We don't know. We'll see. Um, they did post a picture of her. She was like had her hands out like this and smiling and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what she was doing. That seemed like that was kind of scripted or whatever. It seemed like it was really political on that pic right there, but I don't know her. She might be a good person or whatever. So, but yeah, we got a new superintendent, and it's a shame, Dr. Shannon Allen. She had to step down or whatever. I really want her on the show too. I like her hair though. I always liked the Dr. Shannon's hair. Like she got like the gray hair. I always thought that was fly, man. There's something about gray hair. Like when a woman gets older and they have the gray hair, I think it's a great look on a woman when she has her gray hair, when she shows the gray and black. Shout out to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? My Caucasian people, my Mexican people, my German, whatever, my light skin tone people out there. But it's just something about gray and black. That color, it just goes so good. The black skin with the gray hair. It's like a perfect combination. You know what I'm saying? It's just so dope. So women out there, man, keep your gray hair. Is us men, we love it. I do. But the gray hair on it, oh man, you can't go wrong with that. So you get that little gray string. Don't get mad when you get that little gray string in your hair. You know what I'm saying? We loving it. All right, keep it. Don't dye it. Don't do nothing like that. Keep it going. So, like I said, Dr. Shannon Allen, man, I want you on. This is my invite. I want you on the show. I want you sitting on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Let's chop it up. I want to know how you was when you was younger. Because you always had like that little grin on your face, like that little mean mug. And I want to know, have you always been like that? Or were you just chill or something? Or that's just a professional look. So shout out to Dr. Shannon Allen, man. Um, hopefully bigger and better things on for you. Carol Thomas used to come to the school. Okay, call Carol Thomas. All right. Yes, I suggested that she be on the show, but now I see you don't like suggestions. No, because the most of the time the people that be suggested, I didn't already reached out to most of the people out here. Beaumont ain't all that big, you know what I'm saying? So really the people that y'all named, I didn't already kind of reached out and did my thing like months ago or whatever. So I reach out to people like every day. Yeah, Shannon Allen. I reach out to people every day, though. Every day. And now some of these people might be, hey, reached out to Oprah Winfrey the other day. Is she gonna respond? Probably not. But I did. And Will Smith. So, when you got time on my hand, I reach out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just trying to interview people from this area. I'm trying to all over the world. President of ExxonMobil. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, LinkedIn, shoot, you network with anybody on LinkedIn. So you got a LinkedIn and I like what you're doing. Shoot, you might see me in the inbox. You might see a black guy with some dreads in your inbox trying to get you on the show. They got the Michael Jackson movie, man. That's out right now, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that. I think I didn't already seen enough Michael Jackson movies. So I ain't really too enthusiastic about going to see this movie. I mean, it's Michael Jackson. Like, what do we don't know about Michael Jackson already? Like, I think they just trying to milk us for some money. But I mean, people say they like the movie and stuff. I ain't gonna go unless I can see it at home. I'm not finna go. You got people dressing up with the glove and all that, going to see Michael Jackson and stuff. Like, I mean, what is it to show that we haven't seen? I'm pretty sure they got like 100 documentaries out there and all that. But yeah, they Michael Jackson, and then they say they've been making a lot of money too, like 300 million so far. And I think Nia Long is about to sue somebody because she said she ain't getting compensated like everybody else. I think she seen it was making 300 some million. She's like, look, man, y'all better up that bread. And I feel it like that too. If y'all made 300 million, y'all only giving me like 5 or something like that, bro. Like, come on, man. Oh, you tagged her. Hey, appreciate that. I appreciate the tag. I tried to send her a friend request, but I guess some people don't be checking. Like some people not social media into social media like that, and I respect that too. Shit, everybody, especially if you old man, you ain't into it like that. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Hit up, man. I'm trying to. That's one of the people that I really want. I mean, I'll bump somebody out the way. Oh, somebody get bumped. You gonna get bumped out the way. Miss Shannon Allen, you getting bumped for her. But yeah, man. Shout out to the job that she did, man. As far as BISD, you can't really make all these parents happy like that out here, man. That's a tough job, man. People know their kids be bad, and people know their kids be acting up in school, but they still try to find a way to not accept the accountability of their kids as being bad. And then they flip the script and they be like, "Oh, my kid was getting bullied." No, your kid is the bully. Your kid, you talking about, "Oh, my kid hit him back because because your kid hit him first and he hit him back, and so your kid hit him back. That's why your kid hit him back." So I ain't finna talk about it. We moving along, man. I think you got Riverfest going on in Port Natchez this weekend. Riverfest. They're gonna be performing. I think there's gonna be some boats out there. I think they're gonna have some food. So they got Riverfest going on. Also, man, at Terrell Park today from 1 p.m. I think it's 1 p.m. They doing like free pony rides, horse rides and stuff. So if you got a kid, you got some little kids or something, man, bring them out there to Terrell Park 1 p.m. They doing free horse rides and stuff. Give them something to do. Your kid been in the house, been in school all week, and then y'all go keep them in the house on the weekend because y'all want to have fun. Man, don't do that, man. 1 p.m. is early enough for you to bring them kids out there, let them enjoy their horse riding, get them something to eat, take them home, and then you could go have the fun and do whatever you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You didn't took care of your responsibilities. Your kids is happy. It's going to be great memories. They're going to be like, remember we went to Terrell Park and rode horses and stuff like that? You didn't did your job as a parent as far as making your kids happy, man, producing as many good memories as possible, man. And that's the thing too. Morning, T. Roy. That's the thing too, man, to try to provide your kids as many great memories as possible. Because look, as a parent now, as an adult, when you think back, you think about how many good memories you had, if you even had any. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't have any, then that should be motivation for you to give your kids some good ass memories. But when I think about the memories I had when I was a kid, man, like my dad was bringing us, parents was bringing us to, I don't know what these places was that they had at the time. You know how they had Astroworld. Houston had all kind of stuff. They had other than Astroworld, they had some other stuff out there too. I don't know what the hell it was, Fun City or something. I don't know, whatever. But I mean, they was bringing us they was bringing us there on in the summer, and shit, we was enjoying it. Just a ride there, we was loving the ride there. So, man, try to produce as many good memories for your kids as possible. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy David Munchie, man. My boy Punchy. I said Munchie. D Martin, what's up, D Martin, man? This dude is doing some excellent things in the community, man. For real though. Like, man, this dude don't talk about it. This dude is about it. He is about it, man. He is doing some dope stuff in the community, man. I'm grateful to have him on the show, for real. Y'all check it out on YouTube, man. I forgot what episode that was, but David D. Martin. I'm gonna have to reshare uh, that episode pretty soon. But man, dope brother doing things in the community with the kids. Loving it, man. I'm grateful to know some good people out here, bro. Like for real though. Like people out here that's doing things. So made me smile. Best podcast in the world. We getting there. We getting there. We got the vision. We got the vision. We grinding, bro. For real though. We are grinding. Tagging BISD board members. Oh, Yolanda Avery, that's the homie. Miss Yolanda Avery, that's the friend, a good friend of mine. Joe Evans, good friend of mine too. Stacy Lewis, he was on the show. Stacy, that's a good show with Stace. Stace was spitting that. Stacy was spitting some game on that show for real, though, dog. Like, hey, that's a good show though. I ain't gonna say that's a sleeper, but that's a good show because people was hitting me and they say, man, I don't know who that brother is, but that brother was speaking, and that's what you want to hear. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's been on the show. We putting in work, bro. We grinding. Girls Haven, they have a golf tournament Monday. If y'all in that golf tournament, Girls Haven, y'all know I play golf. Come on, man. Man, Girls Haven got the golf tournament Monday. Even though I'll be working Monday, but still, bro, I call in to do something like that. I gotta set up my own golf tournament, man. I'm talking about like some like helping nonprofits and stuff, just bringing the community out. I know a lot of my people don't do golf or whatever, but we can make it fun where some of the stuff that you can do, um, you can participate in, where people can don't even play golf, they can participate like the hole in one challenge. You know what I'm saying? To see who can hit the ball closest to the hole on a par three. We could do all kind of stuff, man, and I think it could be a dope event. For real though, like a dope fly golf event. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I could put that into the works. But I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to do my own golfing event though. Just supporting the nonprofits. The profits go to like, you know what I'm saying? Proceeds go to all the nonprofit. We ain't keeping nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just go try to make even and give the rest to all the nonprofits out there. So, but I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, man. I think I'm gonna have to do my own golf charity event. I think that'd be kind of dope. So we gonna try to make that happen. But moving along, man, because like I said, man, shout out to the Relay Podcast. I'm gonna be on there about 10:30. We working, bro. 10:30. Jeez. That's what I'm talking about, man. We had the show Friday last night with Sean Webb, which was dope. It's pinned up YouTube, Facebook, iHeartRadio, or whatever. Then we doing the morning show. We rocking out right now. And then we got the Relay Podcast at 10:30. We grinding, bro. Like this ain't no. Jeez, man, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever you do, take it seriously. Believe in yourself, believe in your brand, be consistent, be organic, and be creative. You can make it happen, bro. For real though. Trump got shot at, man. You know what I'm saying? He was at a little dinner or whatever. And somebody tried to shoot him or whatever. I don't know, man. Trump was explaining the whole thing like it went down, and they showed video of Trump. He was talking to some chick. He didn't even know what was happening. Trump was so busy having a conversation, he didn't know what happened. And then, like afterwards, when they showed him on TV talking, he was explaining the whole thing like he knew exactly what. Like I like, man, that boy right there, dog. You know, you didn't. We seen you, Trump. We seen you didn't know what was going on. They shooting you didn't even duck or nothing. You was still having a conversation and stuff. But yeah, he got shot. You know what I'm saying? They were shooting at him and stuff like. But man, it's just a clown show going on as far as America with these parties, bro. Like, but hey, we ain't finna get political on here, man, because we independent. All right. We ain't rocking with nobody but ourselves, man. We just trying to help our community and help our people and help people all across the world do better things in life and stuff like that. We ain't trying to get involved in all that. So also PA, they got the fatherhood effect going on too. It's a event going on as far as fathers, and they doing some positive things, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the good fathers out there, bro. That's doing their thing, man. We be getting a bad rep sometimes, especially black fathers. But I know thousands of incredible black fathers out there and stuff, man. I just hate the little negativity that we get as far as and ESPN sometimes be pushing it too, like these athletes and stuff when they explain their story and then it was like they try to emphasize just the mom. And I seen one dude, he was like, my dad and all that. And it's like, how was your mom though? And he was like, my mom was she was there, but my parents, what I'm saying? They tried to have him like he was like coming up from like a single parent household, bro. And he had both parents in his life, man. They trying to, promote the stigma and stuff. But shout out to the black fathers out there that's doing good things out there, man. So shout out to the fatherhood effect. That event is going on in PA. I'm gonna start posting pics up here too. That's my laziness right there. I'm gonna start posting pics and videos to explain these things so y'all can have a visual of what's taking place. That's me upgrading. Okay, I got to start somewhere. So that's me upgrading to eventually having these ready for you. So that they gotta upgrade. Gotta constantly upgrade the things and stuff. So Hope in the Morning Show will be upgrading with pictures and videos to these events that I'm posting. So shout out to Jaja. Jaja, I got a shirt for you, but man, no, I will have a shirt for you, but I think I might have to wait till after you have the baby because I don't know if you're gonna be the same size. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna be the same size after you have the baby, but I got a shirt for you coming out too. So shout out to Stacy Riley. She does life insurance too. If y'all need some life insurance, hit up Stacy Riley, man. People be out here boasting and bragging and showing their money and talking about how they getting money and doing stuff like that. And then when they pass away, unfortunately, we see GoFunds, we see barbecues set up, you know what I'm saying, to pay for the funeral costs and stuff. So man, if you need some life insurance, get with Stacy Riley, man. That's the biggest flex, man. That if you pass away, unfortunately, your kids have some money to bury you and they have some money to jumpstart you or something. I think Master P, I think that's how he got started. I think his grandfather died or something and gave him like 10,000. And then he flipped that into the music biz and then he became who he was. So maybe you can do that with your kids. You could leave them something so they can, you know what I'm saying, push whatever they try to do, get, going or whatever. Leave them a house or something. Y'all not leaving them nothing. Y'all not leaving y'all kids nothing but debt. So, man, you need some life insurance, man. Hit up Stacy Riley. She gonna help you out. For real though. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, what we got going on here, man? I hurry up. The expansion non-disclosure community workshop, 9:30 to 1 a.m. today. The press building, 549 4th Street, Port Arthur, Texas. Okay, that's what's up. The agenda. They always be trying to put some agenda and stuff like that. Like, damn, bro. And they try to push like they came from a bad community and all that. Like, man, we tired of hearing that same story. Like, y'all tripping with that. Okay, at the Sterling Pruitt Center, they got something going on too, man. Hit up the Facebook page. Adopt the street information as well. I wonder how they adopt the street stuff work though. Yeah, move along, man. We gonna say something. We got some good stuff going on too. Also, I seen Orion, forget it. Oh dang, I screwed that up. All right, but they got a new cancer treatment that's 95% remission rates, and it should reduce the global death around 40%. Ovarian, jeez, dog. I was saying that so good yesterday, dog. God, I was saying that so good yesterday, and I screwed it up. But yeah, man. Shout out to all the people that's working to try to cure cancer out there, man. That's trying to make the world better. I know the higher ups. I know the higher up, them people way up there, man. I know they don't want to see that. I know they don't want to see cancer treatments and people living and stuff like that. But man, shout out to the people that's bold enough to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, um, continuing along, man. Next Friday we have the show. DJ Williams Square Biz is gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? If you ever heard of the brand, the clothing brand Square Biz, well, I'm gonna have the CEO in there. We're gonna be chopping it up. Clothing, and everything. Just his upbringing, you know what I'm saying? Like how did he come up with the name? You know what I'm saying? How does he come up with the concepts? And he has a book also too. He has a great inspirational book, man, that you could grab also. So oncology medicine has came a long way for sure. And that's what I want to do. That's why I want my nurse. That's why I want to be nursing it. That was the department I was gonna choose. Oncology. Man, I could have been Nurse Hope. For real though. Imagine like me being your nurse. No, Nurse Hope. Who's your nurse for the day? Oh, it's Nurse Hope. Like it don't get no better than that. The last name don't get no better than that. Nurse Hope. It was just meant or Dr. Hope. Like imagine if I was a Dr. Hope. Like, damn, man. Jeez. I had to try to get my daughter to go into the medical field or whatever. She can carry it on. She could be Dr. Hope. You know what I'm saying? Or registered nurse Hope or whatever different kind of medical fields she can go by. But the last name is last name, yeah. But I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. I gotta get out of here, man, because I gotta cook my daughter some breakfast before I start the next podcast, the Relay podcast. with Ken and them. They doing some good things on that podcast over there. They talking about some great topics and stuff. And okay. Oh, that's a great field. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. I don't even know how to say that. But my daughter, she did. I don't know why I didn't even talk about my daughter also. She did a career day at school. And so she chose like a chef, which kind of shocked me to be honest with you. I don't know why she said chef. I mean, she ain't never talked about, um, she ain't never talked about it with me, but I was, hey, I was surprised and I was kind of proud too. So she chose like a chef, but um, whatever she chooses, I'm gonna be proud of and I'm gonna support it. But it's good to, and she's only 10. So it's good now to like throw different things out there for her and stuff. And so I might have to take her to some campuses too. I might have to take her to Lamar or something. Might have to introduce her to like some professors and stuff so she can, get the feel of how college is and all that and stuff. So, what I'm saying, we wishing great things upon her. So but yes, man, nurse week is next week. So shout out to all the nurses. Shout out to Migon Thomas for coming on the show and stuff like that. But man, y'all have a great week out there, man. It look like it's gonna be sunny out there. Look like it's gonna be some great weather, man. So enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy life, and do the things you got to do to take you to the next level. And do not let people's opinions affect what you got going on. Until then, man, I will see y'all next Friday with the homie DJ Williams from Square Biz, and we'll be chopping it up. So y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all continue watching and supporting the Kickback Podcast. All right, peace. We out of here.